cannot be. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Uh-oh. He's dead. They're also dead. Does not respond to your efforts. Uh-oh. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, the man does not respond. Have you come to help us? Too late, too late. My family, my friends. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope the others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned into beasts, by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Oh, goddess, goddess! This is Vrtra, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsia here told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but we did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope that they found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Kesaraf and Mevan, the young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Kesaraf and Mevan bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards the Agama temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. Are you a coward? I want to help them, yet I am a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh yeah, you don't have a weapon either. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please stay away! That was Kesaraf! Oh no, this is not good. How about you wait? Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Oh, God. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Gaddis. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone, anyone... My arms so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need... Oh shit. No, stay strong. More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. Dry his tears? No, I'm gonna speak to him. Thank you. Please, find them. Mevan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palakistan. There's nowhere else she could have gone, I think. And what a fucking brutal life. Forgive me, Saraf. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. It's like... it kind of choked me up, because it's like the common person, the non-hero, just the average person, always gets the worst of it in this world, and it's like all my character can do is just watch them die. So it's... I'm sure, you know, they've already indicated that puts a lot of stress on my own character, but even on me, like on the player, seeing all that happen, it's like, man, it's so depressing. And then right after it goes right back into this like upbeat, like frantic music. So it kind of breaks the momentum a little bit, but wow. Whew. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair,
no more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below?
not too well. Yeah, about the Excellency guy.
Understood. I will inform Vrtra. Chaos and panic sweep Radz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there.
I wonder if he feels guilty, because one of the last things Ahawan said was, please, you know, show yourself and become a leader for the people.
Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
don't give in to despair. That's the secret.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
He's actually kind of good at pep-talking dragons. This kind of worked for Tiamat, too.
Radz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahhawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man?
You don't know if that's going to happen. It might not.
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne his sail to battle and our rescue.
True.
He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned.
It's funny, he's kind of working through like his own self-therapy whenever he talks about the events of Heaven's Ward.
I cannot speak for Ahhawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance.
There definitely seems to be a common theme of faith and trust. Because it can't be a coincidence that I've heard both of those brought up many times, both to the Warrior of Light and to other characters. So maybe this is the saving grace of this event, so that people learn to trust in one another and have faith in one another to find their way through this whole thing. Uh-oh.
We have company.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vrtra. It's all or nothing!
Yeah. If Mevin fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we gonna do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm. You cannot let the fear consume you. Do you want to turn into a beast like there's a... You cannot let the fear consume you. Let's be honest. Fear consume me? What are you talking about? Did you not see what the hell happened to all those other people? Then I too could become a beast? I understand, I think. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Metsia speak with Elder Yurvet? Pray explain to him the situation, and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Mevin and her child. We can do that much for Kisaraf. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Kisaraf, but he... Say no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Kisaraf may be gone, but there's still hope for Mevin and their child. Please, find them, I beg you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who has escaped slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe, and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. I am pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where shall we begin, Matsia? If we followed Kisroda south, we will arrive in Perusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mevin sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's settled. Matsia, stay close to me, alright? You two, take the lead. Keep an eye out for the beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Perusa as quickly as we're able. With me! Oh wow, okay. So there were some survivors at least. I was afraid it would only be like 3 of them.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevin? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things.
Don't start despairing, please.
And even if I could...
No?
It's too late for my family.
No. It's too late for a lot of people.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
Do I have to give a rousing speech to keep up their spirits? I don't know if I could do that.
My friends! This is a place of worship.
And pray to your gods.
Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish, to toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end.
This is sounding like it's more talking to me than to them.
You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
It like teaches everyone they have to have a lot of willpower, just pure strength of will to not like crumble under all of this.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
Yeah.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
Yeah, experiencing that ourselves. Yeah.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Makes me wonder if it was a coincidence or not that these divinities had very similar teachings, or if Hydaelyn or whoever just quietly passed them down on purpose.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mevon.
Uh-oh.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Was it? Okay, I'll believe you on that one. Where's the big ugly? Oh shit, okay. So they're still alive.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mevon!
Don't, please!
Well, don't... Okay, yeah, you're just gonna piss it off. Just jump in the water. It's safe. Babies can swim, right? Oh, shit. How strong is that thing? Okay, go, 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 go. No? Oh my god. Well, okay, it's water.
God have mercy!
Oh shit, I'm doing some heroic shit right now. Are you gonna make me swim? Oh my god. Swim faster, goddammit. Where? Go, 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 go. Sprint. Where the fuck is the kid, though? Mevin's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death, no doubt, came swiftly, so she fucking died from... Oh my god! Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. That impact just killed her, or was it the head? Like, did it break her neck or something? Holy shit. Okay, okay. Let's find that kid. Oh my god. It's gonna drown. Don't just touch it, bring it up to the surface. You take the baby in your arms. If she lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Yeah, I get it. Good. Let's go. Swim faster. Must go faster. Oh wait, I just automatically have a kid somewhere in my inventory, I guess? Did you find Mevin and the child? Yeah, but damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her. Do some sage magic, please.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Oh, come on. Let me take care of this. You guys go on ahead.
Not now!
Matzia, take the child.
Run, goddammit. Oh, so tiny. Oh shit. Why are there so many suddenly?
God damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
Dude, I can take him. You guys just go.
We make our stand here. Matzia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child... all by myself?
It's just a kid.
You can't be serious.
Fucking run.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matzia. Her life is in your hands.
Man up, man.
Right. I can do it.
It's just running with a kid. Just fucking go.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matzia. Go! Quickly!
Gonna do stuff? Okay.
Steady. You know the way.
Oh no. The baby's in despair?
No! Not you.
Sing to it or something.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity.
No, don't you start thinking that way.
It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Oh God, come on.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah!
Don't.
Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Oh God, don't run into them. Just go around them.
Agony.
Oh, come on. Don't just take it. Oh, thank Christ. Thank you, Estinien. Holy shit. Jesus.
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Okay. Go. Oh.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Growl at it? Oh. The baby likes growling.
Oh, wow. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
He's great with kids.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Oh boy, why do we always have to cut it so close?
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matzia.
Well, it's not much of a hurry anymore. Don't need to rush now. He had help from on high. So I saw this somehow, or I just had a feeling? I have a feeling he'll be fine. My instincts.
Really? How can you be so sure?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinien, it was you who came to Matzia's aid.
Better believe it.
I was only along for the ride. Vrtra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Wait, what? Did he already agree to that?
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first.
Wait, that you need to do.
Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
Are you gonna adopt it?
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least.
Oh, okay.
Will you help me?
Oh boy. I mean, sure. I mean, stuff's still on fire, you know, but I guess we can bury somebody. Take 2 seconds. Oh. That sucks. Oh. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Kestarov died as they lived, as themselves, and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. That's right, they won't just be nothing like Ishtola was saying, they'll still have souls. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Estinien stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You're ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vrtra is waiting for us. Vrtra? I always say it wrong. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matzia returned the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of their mother and father's fate, as well as that of the transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnair must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kesarov and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavnair as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. O most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matzia and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. Wait, he has both eyes now. Does that mean he got rid of the, kid him? I am Vrtra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahaiwan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Oh, that's the alchemist lady? Nidhana, what are you doing here? Hi. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor had circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Yeah, that's kind of hard to miss then, if you knew exactly what had happened. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. Yeah, how many kids that work for a satrap are there? I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahuan's associates was manipulating it from afar. The truth is indeed far more surprising. It is my honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vrtra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors, not only of Radz-at-Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vrtra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in their darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radz-at-Han fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Oh. Food? Dinner? Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnair? How much time do you got? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for... oh god, this is like the equivalent of hot cocoa. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? You're turning me into Harshaphant. The drink has medical properties, then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. Yep. The hot cocoa for everyone. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nadhana. By all means, allow us to assist. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the wakeful Torana. Who wants tea? Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Wait, who's lazing about? Well, I guess they're trying to just relax. Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Okay, let's take a step back. Just calm down. Have some tea. Cool your nerves. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like this that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Okay. Hiding person? Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radz-at-Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. have some tea? It won't bring your friends back, but it's nice and warm. A cup of chai, well, if you insist. Ah, that aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we faced our fair shares of trials in the past as well. I mean, like this, though? And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do, yes. Back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. They seem like they have more mental fortitude than maybe some of the people in Eorzea who, like, panic at the drop of a hat. Thank you for delivering the chai, goddess. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? Oh, temporarily at least. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. God, that's so fucking, like, that's what the Warrior of Light's been doing this entire time. How much suffering can I suck up into my body before I burst? It is not a surrender, but a recognition. For it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Under his wing. As you finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mevin and Kesaraf's remains? We kind of buried them over there somewhere? Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. Yeah, just be careful when you're outside, you know. Don't get, like, eaten by a beast while you're doing that. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents. But I promise I will do what I can. When she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. So he's adopting the kid? Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. Oops. Whoa, no. Not skip. I could almost believe there's a magic at work, how their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavnair, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radz-at-Han? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of our wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akiali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinien and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The Wakeful Tirana, near the bridge to Radz-at-Han, as I recall. Very well, then. Bye-bye. Alphino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnair. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city on Azdal's path. Come. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square. Though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Yeah, I got a big idea. A big dragon idea. So Vrtra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda then. But before that, it would appear that the word of assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. Oh god, are you gonna make me talk to more people? Can't we just do it on like a megaphone or something? If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. I do think this expansion, there is a lot of content in this expansion, definitely. But the number of times it's like talk to 3 people in very distant spots, like one here, you know, there's gonna be one somewhere else. They stretch it a bit too much with the escort quests and the sneaking quests, and also the, you know, talk to like 500 people before you can finish this quest kind of quests. I don't think they needed as many of those, but, you know, it doesn't hurt the story. It just definitely feels like a kind of busy work. Because you could just go from point A to point B, but they essentially add like a half step in between, just so you milk a little bit more time out of that. Are the bees gone? I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was gonna eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Yeah, got some sad news about Varshan. Because, I don't think he's gonna be used anymore after this. Like, I do understand talking to, like, people in the area, because then you get a bit more world building and lore, but it still does feel very gamey and definitely milking you for more time. Leave me be, please, I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Do I look like a monster that wants to eat flesh? Oh gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. They're gone, we killed them all. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. And you say there's someone else who would lead Radz-at-Han in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Oh, he changed his tune real quick. I mean, to Vrtra's credit, it seems like a lot of the people in this country really love this country, and they seem like they all really got along, so it's a shame that all this kind of dampens that. Let's see what he has to say. Oops, not you, Pudding. God damn it. Oh, not you, Thancred. This hopeful music with, like, star shower and fire and brimstone is a little weird.
Look! Someone's coming!
So is that kid gonna just collapse dead when they reveal that he's an eye?
People of Radz-at-Han, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
That's true, because Vrtra is kind of like the scariest looking of all the dragons. He's got huge, long teeth and kind of a big growly kind of face, but he's probably the nicest of them all.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
True.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
I mean, they like dragons though, right? Because they've been allies over here. It's not like Ishgard.
Wow!
All the kids, wowee! A dragon!
People of Radz-at-Han, I am Vrtra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Is he gonna say the same speech?
Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
I think it'll be fine. Wait, are we not gonna hear the speech? Oh, they just fast forwarded
If I am
it.
hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vrtra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavnair, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahwan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radz-at-Han to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radz-at-Han will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it, over you, and lend me your strength that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
No, one guy clapping.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Oh. Yeah. She would have been really happy.
Indeed.
Wait, what are these assholes doing here? We just had a nice lovey-dovey moment and you guys just come in with your stupid dresses just to ruin it.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Well, fuck. It's a good thing Vrtra just revealed the truth, because he was about to just ruin everything himself.
Father!
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have.
Are you gonna mess up this speech by saying, let's all escape to the moon?
On behalf of the Forum of Scions, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radz-at-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
Oh, so he doesn't know that it's Vrtra, I guess, because he's right there.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Oh, he is surprised.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavnair, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Let's all get on the big moon ship.
Escape this star? What madness is this?
Ah, see, they want to stay and fight.
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction.
So do they have no natural moons in this system, solar system?
And by our people, I speak not only of Scions. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radz-at-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
That's a lot to take in.
Long has thy Forum been allies to Thavnair. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star, our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide.
Stay on a destroyed planet or escape to another world.
Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vrtra. We believe in you.
This kid's voice sounds like a grown man trying to sound like a kid.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do?
That's a good question.
Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Oh, the one based off of emotion, right?
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Hope it's not bent at this point. Oh shit. It's not doing well. Oh no!
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Nah, maybe she'll save us all. She's like a super brain. All these concepts that no one else even knew about. As far as we've come, and after all the horrors we've seen, there's still so much we don't know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? At World's End? Oh boy. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vrtra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Radz-at-Han. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems like an ideal venue. Ah, and to you, Goddess Runfar. There's someone we had hoped to introduce to you in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now? This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. And save me the good stuff. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Shurabot? Oh-ho! So you're the famous Goddess Ronfar, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've the look of one who's walked through hell. Shurabot, please, you're speaking to the satrap's honored guest and the savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the seventh dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. What is this place? Who are you? This talk of eggs reminds me, I'm late for dinner. Aha, man after my own heart. I like that. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Radz-at-Han welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all of these offices are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? You've got representatives from Doma, Ul'dah and Alamigo. God, I forgot how ugly the Ul'dah armor is. Limsa Lominsa? Gridania? You guys got the same haircut. And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. God, what is up with that kid's face? They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radz-at-Han and their respective homelands. He looks like he hasn't slept in days? What is up with that, like, darkness around his eyes? We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you, specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Fine. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned into beasts, the etheric anomalies you've observed, you've given us much to consider. It is concerning the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. 'Tis contrary to what one would expect. Okay, that's like the third time they've mentioned that, so that's probably going to be pretty important. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavnair reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our far eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the bounty, including this island in Corvos. They keep mentioning Corvos. Are we ever going to get to see it? Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye. All throughout allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Oh shit, did they already do that at, like, Ishgard and wherever else that was? From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Khazal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere becomes overcome by despair can turn... Wait, if anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Weren't they called Blasphemies? Here at Radz-at-Han, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, Blasphemies. As fitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat, to the best of our abilities. Each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that reason that we turn to you. Are you going to make me do some globe-trotting, kill all the blasphemies thing? Pray lend us your strength, and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Yes, of course, I knew this was coming. I'm just one guy, or one girl playing a guy. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. Thanks. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works against one may serve you poorly against another. So do the other locales' blasphemies also look different? So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Like, do all the Ishgardian ones look like Heaven's Wards people? And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest. Oh, this is the role quests! Separate quest line and stories available for tank, melee, DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. Okay. I got a lot of leveling up to do. Pray forgive Sure about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mahane? I have a terrible sense of direction. I know Radz-at-Han like the back of my hand. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. Yeah, I think that's the least that you could do for us, but I'll take it. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radz-at-Han in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahriman's legacy and serve Master Vrtra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Where's the food? God damn it! That's all the food? Did I miss out? How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite. Good, you could join us. Malil over there will be happy to take your order. Okay, so I can just order some food? The threat has been quelled, but our job's only just begun. Why are you sitting by yourself? Forgive me for not waiting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched. And you're in the corner again. I'm overdue for a good meal. So you didn't eat yet? Were you guys waiting for me? Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Marid's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Ooh. Water? Just water? A glass of your finest local spirits. A piping hot mug of chai, please. I mean, I shouldn't be drinking on the job, right? So let's get the chai. As you wish. Pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink. Wait, my drink? What about my food? Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Yeah, I gotta do role quests.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true. As it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control.
Yeah, because right now it's just band-aids on, you know, giant wounds. It's not solving the problem.
Is there something? Anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiark and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate.
I mean, we've gone to the Ethereal Sea before. Maybe we just need to do that again to talk to her directly?
Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Wait, you could talk to Gaia. She's literally an ascian, if she remembers.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Wait, what?
Elidibus.
Wait, what? Is he in the fucking crystal? The crystal tower? So he gets sucked. I know his light went into the crystal in the crystal tower, but I assumed he just got absorbed. So you're not telling us something here. Well, I guess you'll tell us now.
I sealed him in the white aurosite of the crystal tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
You kind of neglected to mention this rather important element. But I'll forgive you, because you're cute.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
It's worth a try. It would be an opportunity to look in on the others as well. If there truly is no other way. I mean, I don't mind going back. It's easy for me. I would like to see how everyone else is doing. Because if bad stuff's happening here, does that mean bad stuff is also happening on the first? Since it's a reflection?
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Yeah, there's no reason you can't keep trying, because if shit doesn't work out, you still have Moonship.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
I mean, didn't we do that in the Anti-Tower? Is that not accessible again? The upside-down dungeon?
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
You're telling me this again, so I know it must be important. But yes, we're together in this.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
Oh God.
Yes, so much left for you to see.
Oh God.
Where beginning ends, and end begins.
Why couldn't it be Elidibus talking? Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? I think so. Let me do my little fist pump. In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Aww. Of course I will.